Welcome back to Hops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as the Knights, the Knights. Yep, these Knights. We're going for Knights of the Caribbean, in which we have to take all the Mediterranean islands, and of course all of the Caribbean, which we have. We've expanded a little further beyond the Caribbean in the Americas, mostly so that we can build up enough power to go crunching on these Ottomaniacs over here, and the Mamlukins as well. Didn't have a nice name for them around. Now, I don't think we're actually super scared of Mr. O here. 80,000 is actually not a particularly large number of troops for an Ottoman to have. So I'm not utterly scared. We already have 85,000. We could go up to 141. So numbers-wise, actually looking quite fine. The thing is, we're going to have to land all these in Erb. And coming in piecemeal certainly is going to kill us off. So what I'm thinking still is grab some sort of beachhead, like Ragusa, for example, and grab a navy, like a lot of galleys, to control the Mediterranean, and then go for the war. And meanwhile, just expand until we can't expand anymore. Now, we just, speaking of expanding, at the end of the last episode, picked up a mission, I believe, didn't we? Thought we picked up an agenda to subjugate somebody around here. Right, but that gives us no claims, but a subjugation casus belli, and it was on, I believe, the creek, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm still not utterly into subjugating because we're already over our limit. We're eating one subject to stop being over the limit, but we'll be back over once that happens. Now, it's been a while since we started this, and I never really checked on whether I can just eat my other smaller subjects as well, at least some of them. We only have 3 diplomats, so we can't ever eat more than 3 at a time. But if we were to see here and check whether any of these are happy enough that we could maybe get them to be eaten upon. Can get another 33 points from improving relations over here, putting us to 140. We need to get another 50, which does seem possible, if only barely. What about Tarascan? Similar situation. So maybe actually we go improve with Tarascan and with Huastek, like stat. We might be able to get something done here. There's no need to improve with you. It's just the automated improvement that's doing that. So I'm going to come home from the Kosa actually. I did want that land, but I think this is a more important move. Huastek, I can't do it here, of course. What's Huastek? Gosh darn it. Which of these are even my subjects? Okay, you are Tlaxcala, that's the Huastek. They should be super easily subjugated once we start. And the other ones were, what was it, Totonac or something? No, Tarascan. So, well, they're slightly bigger, so slightly harder to do. So the idea is to sync our annexations so that we can actually go quite a bit below our limit and not have so many issues. Now it's gonna bind 3 of our diplomats for a while. And that'll certainly be a bit of a pain. Right, without a diplomat, we can't even declare war. But still, yeah, welcome to the Faith. Commonwealth, eating into Austria. We could intervene. I don't want to intervene at all. I do want to eat, consume Portuguese Mexico at some point. And I also obviously want to do the subjugation up north. How is our faith thing looking right now? Should be over the limit again. We are. but not by a ton. And I kind of want to be at a decent space before we take even more land that we then would have to convert as well. Now with our double diplomats, that should be, double missionaries, that should be easier than before. But still, I think we've done all of Sicily except for Drepane. Let's have another unity sword here. And take the Tlapanek. Before we do that, let's quickly go through our edicts and remove, I can find the right button, because I'm sure I have tons going that we don't need. Costa Rica, no edict. Eastern Sicily might be the one that we're still doing. I don't think so. It's Western Sicily we still need. Eastern Sicily can go. Just reduce these irrelevant spendings a bit. I didn't, well, multiple reasons I didn't bother before. Partially because I didn't remember, partially because I couldn't care, or I didn't care a lot, and partially because we have so much money, so much income that a little state maintenance doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. But doing a pass like this every once in a while does seem quite prudent. How long is this gonna take officially? We stay where we are. 60 for a long time. Now, why is my Diplo rep so bad? Can never find the right screen to check for that. Here we go. 0. We just have no modifiers at all. And it's not the same religion, that's why we're only getting +2. I see. So I really wouldn't mind having some Diplo rep. Maybe, can't really pick anybody here. I should probably run Philippus Orsini though. Just for the extra dip. Kinda lacking in that regard. Again, Diplo rep would have been much better, but dip will do. Colonist, whoops. Colonist. Keep closing the ranks here. At some point I want to have the whole, it's maybe a bit ambitious, but I'm kind of looking at having the whole American coast, so these other Europeans can't get into my stuff anymore. That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just? There goes Drepane, which means... let's just do Pernambuco, I suppose. Have I ever complained about this being slightly tedious? Can't do Pernambuco? We're still coring over here. Apparently we are. Fine. Not Pernambuco. Let's do Cyprus. I know where Cyprus is at least. Edict. Enforce. Go. And final turn off Western Cyprus. Sicily. The other Cyprus. Lost our claim in Metztitlan, which is probably fine. Yeah, we already own it. So we probably have some time to get these up to full 190 because their annexation will be a lot faster than what's left on the northern folks. But I won't be able to see the annexation timer before I get them to 190. So you will be very small, right? You have no development, I assume. How much development do you have? 3. Yeah, that's just like... just click it and it'll be done. So I don't need to super worry about them just yet. I think I can use my diplomat for something else for a moment. Which could be declaring war. Do we eat Greek first, or do we hit the Portuguese and Mexicans? How do we feel about that? I know I just checked it, but we did some conversions afterwards. Yeah, it'll probably be okay, since this is all Gabo land. Why is this different? What is that border? Looks like a tribe native border. Oh, it's Mesquitan tribal land, but it's actually Portugal. Portuguese Mexico. Okay, they have no troops. I have an army next door, no cannons, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and eat them up while we can. For Honduras, why not? Exit. Do that. And make sure we grab all the stuff that these Portuguese have so nicely prepared for us. It's a shame that they don't know what the proper religion is, but otherwise, I think this is quite okay. Now, we did choose to not be Catholic. Actually, because of the Portuguese before, because of the Treaty of Tordesillas. And it's kind of funny that now that's biting us a little bit in the back side. Period. It's just kind of funny. Bahia. Anglicans? We might not have cores there yet. Can I state this? I cannot. No. What about Tlapacoyan? That place. Feels like everything is its own state around here. Kinda thinking about it, what's the point of states anymore these days? Doesn't really seem to be much of a point anymore, does there? You can only turn an edict on for a whole state. So I guess that's a thing. And some stuff like prosperity is on the state level. But generally states don't matter all that much anymore because you don't have a state limit anymore. Right? Before it was important that you wanted to try to have all the provinces in a state so that you could have as many provinces as possible with as few states as possible because you had a state limit. But since the state limit is no longer a thing, it's been replaced by governing capacity. I don't actually know what the real point of states is anymore. Except as organizational units. I'm sure there's some sort of game design lesson for this game in there, but I don't know what it is just yet. I want everything. Everything I said. Coalition. Money? Yes, please. Done. And we don't need to worry about overextension because colonies do not give overextension. Former colonies. Previously colonized provinces. Go away, Beethan. As much as I love you, you do not know how to stamp on some people's heads. Stamp? Sure. I meant to say stomp, but you know, stamp is a fine word. Speaking of, aren't we missing like some separatists? From British, what's its face? I think they never showed up. Conversion and a colony done. Very nice. Very nice indeed. What about Iximche? Guatemala. Sure, go over governing cap. See if I care. I kinda care. But I don't dare to say it. That's the one thing, and then we want to wait a day for the colonists to be ready to go to Maracaibo here. Maranhão. But of course, Spain is no longer a rival. Eclipsing Spain is a nice thing, especially in this day and age. Revoke the embargo. Do wonder what it means for my rivalries, though. It means we have none to pick from. Excellent. Half-price step cost person. I think I'm still sticking with you, but you're 63 years old. I'm just gonna take the half-price person. I don't know if that's right. Money isn't a big issue either way. But a half-price person might lead me to promote them, and then it's actually quite the savings. That's probably correct move there. With the coring being done in the south, we should be able to go to Pernambuco, and say be a state, be cored, be enforced, and converted. Get those fools out of my country. Now, we should keep an eye on the European standings. Like, if France ever was not happy to defend the Genoans, they still are, and we might be willing to go in for that. Taking Ragusa is kind of free, but we don't have a claim. Makes it kind of not free. We don't want to spend 2 stab on that. So maybe my Ragusan landing spot is not going to work out. Unless I go in there by declaring on, say, Naples. And fight the Pope estate. Is it just time to build my... I think it might be time to build my navy. Just so I don't have to constantly consider that I want to do it. Did I check tech for that? What's next galley tag? Galleass right now, and we're gonna get the next one in 18. The Galleass, so it's quite a bit to go. Yeah, I think I'm okay building a bunch of Galleasses now. Unfortunately, the only efficient way I know to do it is this. Which is terrible. How many do I want? 30? 40? I think we're going over force limit now, which is not a huge deal. Build a few more. And then consider fixing our force limit. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to a 40 total with these. There. For some force limit fixing, we can just drop down some shipyards. Like that. It's good to be rich. It is good to be rich. I mean, at least in this game. I don't know how it would feel in real life. I'm certainly not rich. I'm not poor or anything. I'm not rich. Turns out this YouTube gig is not paying all that much. It's paying nothing. 0. But you know, there are other ways to make money outside of doing YouTube videos, turns out. Some cash money. Not at all cash money. But cash money was in my mind there, so that's why I said it. Sue me. Don't sue me. Right, these other folks. Is it you? I think it's you, right? Tarascan. Yeah, you we can get over the limit quite easily. You can just simply go and... It does not simply go into Tarascan. Where's my button? Influence Nation. Clickety clackety. They love me. And now they should be willing to tell me when I can... Okay, it's actually quite a decent chunk of vassalization that needs to be done there, so it might already be too late. Wouldn't that be something? Bad is what it would be. 1604, and if I do this, 1606. It's kind of bad. So we're definitely starting immediately. I really don't want to do any scootage toggling, but might have to do it. Might just have to do it. Alright, so we have one more diplomat to give. We have admin tech to take. I probably missed out on... I don't think I actually did. No, I didn't miss out on innovativeness. We purposefully did not take it. So this is fine. We're getting new manufactories from that, which are probably great. Actually, no. Because we don't have any mill. Not paper or anything. Usually the mill tech is very, very good money. But clearly we don't have stuff that needs milling. So how do we pick up some Diplo rep? Is there... No, I checked that, right? There wasn't a Diplo rep thing in the church powers. Unrest, settler increase, devotion, idea cost, discipline, missionary strength. No. I did check for a guy. Could start firing, so we get a guy. Which might be worth doing. Don't think I had an edict that gives me any of that. No. Are we paying for this? We are paying for this. We probably want to be paying for that. It's okay. Although right now we're losing a lot. Wait, why am I 2 over now? Do I have like a military access somewhere? No, we lost the Diplo relation. Huh, don't like that. I think I might actually want to focus on dip right now. Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't, but I do. -2 is a pretty beefy number. Yeah, this whole Aztec thing, I should not have forgotten about the fact that piecing out over there is weird. So I certainly did not want all those vassals. I'd much prefer to just eat the land. Diplo rep, Diplo rep, Diplo rep. Are we like close to any sort of bonus? Don't currently know if there is a Diplo rep bonus. There's one for ivory, but that seems unlikely that we get a high market share of ivory. Is there anything else that looks interesting? I mean, cotton wouldn't be bad, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. It might be there, but I'm not seeing it. Diplo relation would also be nice. I'm not seeing that either. I could check on my government reforms. Might be running some that are not very useful. That could be more useful. This one is not. I definitely want to keep Mission to Civilize for now. What about you? I mean, Combat Heresy is just good. Although we don't need it right now. Corruption reduction is nice, but not super necessary. But there isn't really anything great. I mean, our tradition maybe, but... Idea cost, institution spread, absolutism... what? Oh, we become a monarchy instead of our thing that we are right now. Unfortunately, it never tells me what that actually does. I don't think it matters in this case. If we hadn't taken Divine Guidance, we'd have Diplo Relations +1, which would be nice. It's not insane, but it would be nice. Next year, maybe free policy, max promoted cultures, missionaries. Oh, hello, God and Man. I'm certainly going to go for God and Man for the start, and then later maybe swap to Church and State. But it's not gonna help with our current predicament. You just keep going along the coast. No, I wanted to fill out the Caribbean trade node, which I guess no, I don't have it all. For extra value. So that we can keep the node, the most powerful node in the world, for spawning the institution next couple of years. Golden Arrow and High Note. Maybe I should be rolling. How much money am I making? Decent. The answer is a number. Gonna fire all these. See what we get next month. Get rid by the Vipers. There's the rep guy. It's just a level 1-1. I think I'm gonna hire Claudius here. And promote him a bit. Cost me a lot of money. But now these annexations should be a lot faster. Still not on time. Well, not served. But faster. December 1603, March 1602. That's already a lot less time that we have to you know. A lot less time that we have to Scootage toggle, which I like. Not that it's terrible for us to do Scootage toggling right now, it's just I want to be done with the annexations. And putting one off seems kind of lame. Okay, keep going here with these. What about the Zapotec? I mean, certainly want to do it. Zapotec. Enforce and convert. We're looking for 33 galleys here. This is 32 because this one is missing. These galley butts, and there must be 7 galleys somewhere around here that I just simply upgrade. I know. I said upgrading's bad. I still think upgrading is pretty bad. It has changed, like 2 patches ago, was it? To be somewhat more useful, but still not a good thing to do. But it's also now kind of necessary. Well, necessary, strong word, but a lot more relevant than before. Because speed. Oh, you didn't. Gosh darn it. What I'm complaining about here is that they were moving because they were on a suppression order. Then I swapped to the Conquistador. I even checked that they were still moving. They were still moving arrow, because I know the Conquistador can't do suppression. But apparently when the monthly tick came, they stopped moving. It's just awful. Kind of want to hire Guido here. But if I hire Guido, are we gonna swim in mill points that we can't spend particularly well? Very far away from tech. What are we gonna do with all that mill? It's not useless, but it feels like a waste of money. We don't need the morale of armies right now. I mean, it's kind of nice for this guy, but no. Let's go with the Kanek. No, this person here. Unfortunately, picked up that separatism because I didn't pay enough attention. I paid attention, but not enough, apparently. Anybody else? Any other Anglicans ready to be enforced upon? The answer is yes. Wow, we took 12% attrition from moving through that one deep sea province. That is, that's painful. So how dare they raid my coasts? Frick Tunisians. 1, 2. I think we can raid Delaware Bay. Annoy the Great Brits a bit before, you know. We use their colonies to expand our influence. Get rid of more filthy Anglicans. Lose 50 admin, lose our admin advisor, and we get a half-price tax guy. We lose 10 devotion. I can lose 10 devotion, it's fine. Don't you worry. An heir needed in the Kniggets. 322 is now ruling, which is not nutty. Also noble rebels somewhere, and I didn't check where. Noble rebels? Maybe the east, my subject. What do we want? Let's have a look. I didn't actually check on any of this at all. Oh, I forgot to grab land, didn't I? Once we subjugate the creek, the nobles are going to be happy enough, but I'm not doing that right now, am I? So I kind of wouldn't mind getting some noble loyalty out of this, which means this guy. Lose devotion is okay. Pastors love me, so it's fine. I think that's a yes. Take the local noble. 133. We had better heirs once. Give me that stuff. Death to spies. I mean, sure. Possible advisors. Could use that earlier when we were rolling for the Diplorep guy. It's fine. Okay, I bring you over to Sicily. That's gonna be my Mediterranean enforcement fleet. France declared reconquest on the Brits. If the Brits fight hard enough, which they probably won't, we might be able to get our attack on Genoa. The French just like them too much. Even though we did reduce that opinion a lot. Would actually have helped us if the French had called us into the war. Pretty sure I haven't well, it's not forbidden anymore. So, there you go, Unity. That screen could definitely use some improvements for large-scale conversions. New Grenades are actually going to be a decent amount in a bunch of places, like Paramaribo. Paramaribo over here. Okay, I have an army in place. Let's put them into Cayenne, just to be a bit more centralized for the response. Mulhouse became a free city, good for them. Centralized response, he says. Ignoring this. Are these also going to be Angostura and stuff? Are you all going to be New Grenadans? You are. Dang, so maybe I didn't centralize myself there at all. I decentralized myself. What's a large place? 3 development, you are not. 6 in Angostura, 5, 6. Okay, so never mind, we walk north. Likely to get our rebels there. Wichita attacking the Comanche. Which is, you know, why not? Conversion check. Convert more. I should just not care, but I do. About optimally hitting the right things at the right time here. Now I have 20,000 folks, no, I have 30,000, 31,000 folks over here. Do I have any cannons? The one. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and size up this a bit. So we can fight a decent war if we ever get to do so. Also, I wanna No, I think I'll wait with my annexation for my annexation before I do the subjugation war, even though it's going to delay my next diet a bit. Seems right. Yeah. $153. Let's top these up. Give them a little influencing. And then I think we'll be able to well, at least check how long it's going to take. It's probably still way too early to start annexing them. I don't want to miss the date. That would be dumb. Krieg attacking the Pawnee. I mean, feel free. I'm going to take you in the future anyway. Ah! Okay, this is probably good. This is almost certainly good. My navy's here, my troops are here, we have a claim on the... Oh no, the Genoans are in the same war. Ah! I mean, I will accept, but it's not going to give me what I want. Because we won't be able to declare on the Genoans while we're on the same side of a war. Shame, shame, shame. I suppose I can take my galley butts over here and have them, I don't know, hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. Just in case there's some Genoans around, we might as well do our part. Now, there's a chance that some British heavies show up in the Caribbean or something. I don't think the chance is particularly high, but it is there. There's not that force. So we gotta be slightly mindful of that. Otherwise, I don't think we have much to fear here. I'm not planning on helping. The Portuguese are getting crushed. Actually means I want war with Portuguese Mexico. My subjects can deal with that. Don't think I need to worry. That's some boats, but nothing relevant. It is sad that I can't use this to attack Genoa. Wait, I can? Is that a different war? No. Ah, no. I can't. I can get to the screen, but I can't actually declare. Sooner or later, I get a bunch of admin power. Pastors don't love it. But I mean, what's even a pastor, really? They should love the fact that I'm constantly converting everything here. I don't think that actually gives us a bonus, but I feel like it should. Surely the religious people in my country should be happy that I'm dealing with all these heretics and heathens. Espirito Santo. Way down where? Okay. Tis what tis. Really? 9 heavies? They're actually sending 18 folks over here. With a guy in tow. I don't like that very much. Especially since my presence in the north is not... just isn't. Let's have you walk north. See that you are ready to respond to stuff if necessary. Probably not going to be an issue with the actual fleet down there. Speaking of fleets, crunch. An excellent development. Goods produced +1. That's not bad. That's nae bad, as they say. We did fully improve with you. I won't be able to check the annexation while we're at war. But 21 is a really, really low cost. So that should not be an issue. Is anybody else getting closer to being eaten up? Matlatsinka. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. Ah, but I don't have more diplomats, so no point. No point at all. France doing France things. Oi! One Portuguese dude, not even actual Portuguese, a Rio de Praten dude. You gotta go and defend that. No. Really kind of not into sending troops south. You know what? I'm gonna send 3 guys. There. And what else? Ooh, time. Times what else? Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, as always, please do so in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.